Stay grounded. And as shoes for your feet, having put on the readiness given by the gospel of peace. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 15, the English Standard Version. An object lesson is exceptionally effective. It is a powerful and practical aid in teaching important lessons. The Apostle Paul, in his letter to the church at Ephesus and believers everywhere, has the Roman soldiers' typical battle attire as the object of his lesson. In the text for today, Ephesians chapter 6, verse 15, the Apostle Paul speaks of the sandals or the shoes the Roman soldiers wore that allowed them to be agile in battle, and they were able to offer swift responses without fear of injury to the soles of their feet or loss of balance. The Apostle Paul likens the shoes to the readiness given by the gospel of peace. Having access to the shoes and not wearing the shoes compromises the soldier's readiness to respond to battle. By the same token, if believers engage in spiritual warfare without the gospel of peace, they advance without the assurance that the gospel or the good news of Jesus brings. With the gospel, believers advance onto the battlefield unafraid because they hold in their hearts and their mental recesses the good news of Jesus' death and resurrection. It is the assurance that the gospel brings that makes a believer ready for spiritual battle. Without the security of the gospel, believers will be preoccupied with the plans and strategies of distraction orchestrated by the enemy rather than with Jesus, the way, the truth, the life. The shoes that the Roman soldiers wore had spikes or textured soles. These spikes would provide traction and allow them to stand their ground, stamp on and trample the fallen enemy. Similarly, the gospel anchors the believer's faith and helps them to stay grounded and at the same time stand their ground. Without the gospel of peace, believers would buckle under the pressure of spiritual warfare and can slip into spiritual demise. Oh, what peace believers forfeit when they abrogate the gospel, the good news of Jesus the Christ. Lord, help us to trust you enough to have you as our constant companion through all the changing scenes of life. Amen. You have been listening to Morning Manna with Reverend Bonnie EBW Smith, Superintendent of the Moravian Church Antigua Conference and Minister of Christian Education. Have a magnificent Monday. God bless you.